तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोविष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप गदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरो वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेव श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च मां विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरकषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। So we are we are at the 11th chapter. I'll just show you what we have till now done, the 11th chapter, and then so that and then we'll continue ahead. So in this 11th chapter, this is the breakage of the entire chapter. We have seen how Arjuna requests Tushi to request Arjuna Krishna to show his universal form, and then Krishna describes his universal form and gives him the transcendental eyes. Then Sanjay describes the universal form uh, to Dhritarashtra. Then Arjuna himself still experience of seeing the universal form. And then Krishna replies, time I am, have destroyed already all these people. Just nimitta matra bhava sarva sachim. Just become an instrument and fight the battle. And now Arjuna is praying. This is a section which is we are undergoing about Arjuna's prayers. So Arjuna in the first 36 to 38 he glorified the ferocious form. 39 to 39 and 40 he is paying obeisances from all sides. And now 41 to 44 that where we are into it. He is apologizing for the offenses committed, because of thinking Krishna to be as just a normal one of his friends. And then he will request the last towards his prayers. He will request to show the pleasant, the forearm form, not this. Stop this showing of this universal form. He will tell. And then 47 to 55 is about pure bhakti, which is a prerequisite to see any form of Krishna will be told to us. So yeah, this is how actually is a flow, and we are in, as per I know, we are in 43rd number shloka. We have to begin with. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So this is we'll begin from here. पितासि लोकस्य चराचरस्य तमम् अस्य पूज्यश्च गुरु गरीयान् न तत्त्वसमो अस्तयभ्याधिकः कुतो अन्यो लोकोत्रय आप्यप्रतिम प्रतिम प्रभाव. Please read.
You are the father of this complete cosmic manifestation of the moving and non moving. You are its worshipable chief, the supreme spiritual master. No one is equal to you, nor can anyone be one with you. How then could there be anyone greater than you within the three worlds, O Lord of immeasurable power? Purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna is worshipable as a father, is worshipable for his son. He is the spiritual master because he originally gave the Vedic instructions to Brahma, and presently he is also instructing Bhagavad Gita to Arjun. Therefore, he is the original spiritual master. And any
Really?
and any bona fide spiritual master at the present moment must be a descendant in the line of disciplic succession stemming from Krishna. Without being a representative of Krishna, one cannot become a teacher or spiritual master of transcendental subject matter. The Lord is being paid obeisances in all respects. He is of immeasurable greatness. No one can be greater than the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, because no one is equal to or higher than Krishna within any manifestation, spiritual or material. Everyone is below him. No one can excel him. This is stated in Sweta Shatashar Upanishad 6.8. Natasya karyam karanam cha vidyate natat samaschavidikyas cha drishyate. The Supreme Lord Krishna has senses and a body like the ordinary man. But for him, there is no difference between his senses, his body, his mind, and himself. Foolish person who do not know perfectly know him, a foolish person who do not perfectly know him say that Krishna is different from his soul, mind, heart, and everything else. Krishna is absolute, therefore his activities and potencies are supreme. It is also stated that although he does not have senses like ours, he can perform all sensory activities. Therefore, his senses are neither imperfect nor limited. No one can be greater than him, no one can be equal to him, and everybody is lower than him. The knowledge, strength, and activities of Supreme Personality of Godhead are all transcendental. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 4.9, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti. So Arjuna, whoever knows Krishna's transcendental body, activities, and perfection after quitting his body, returns to him and doesn't come back again to this miserable material world. Therefore, one should know that Krishna's activities are different from others. The best policy is to follow the principles of Krishna. That will make one perfect. It is also stated that there is no one who is master of Krishna. Everyone is his servant. The Chaitanya Charitamrit Adi Lila 5.142 confirms this. Ekala Ishvara Krishna Arasabhabritya. Only Krishna is God and everyone else is his servant. Everyone is complying with his order. There is no one who can deny his order. Everyone is acting according to his direction, being under his superintendence. As stated in Brahma Samhita, he is the cause of all causes.
So over here, Krishna, Arjuna is stating that, sir, you are the Pitasi, you are the father of the Loka Characharasya, of the moving and non-moving. From Asya Pujyasya cha Guru Karyan. So you are Pujya as somebody, as a guru. No, and you're glorious. Natat Samo. Nobody is equal to you. Asti Abhyadika Kutonyo. What to say about being greater than you? Nobody is equal to you also. Lokatraye api apratima prabhava. So there is nobody who is equal, and that's why in this three-planet system, your power is immeasurable. Nobody can measure it. So he is now he's saying in this way over here. So Prabhupada explains that how a devotee, everybody, is Krishna is worshipable as a father, is worshipable for his son. You know, so a father is worshipable as a father. You know, by son the same way that you are as a disciple worships as a spiritual master. Same way you need to be. You need to be because you're guru chara and achara asya. So those so Prabhupada is also saying that he is the father. Why? Because he is aham bija pradhapita. He is to be respected as, and as a guru because he is. Every guru stems from Krishna only. Then he's the only bona fide guru. So he's Chara and Chara a guru. So and That's what has been said. So Arjuna is stating over here that how, uh, and third he is saying that nobody is equal to you. What to say about greater than you? So in these series of shlokas, he is actually glorifying Krishna also, and trying to and actually because of seeing his such a form, he has gone in a different mood of different mood in terms we say Vibhatsa mood, and that's why he's offering these prayers over here. So over here he is saying very clearly that you are not the father, you are the father of the world, worshipable teacher of scriptures, and they are therefore much more venerable in all ways than any other people, any other father, any other spiritual master. You are the most venerable, because nobody is equal to you in all the three worlds. You are apratima prabhava. If there is no one equal to you, no second Lord. So forget about being superior. So, so that's why Suti says, Prabhupada's quote said, na tat samascha bhitikascha drishyate. No one is equal to you greater than the Lord. So, these are the feelings of, these are the feelings uh, of, uh, of Arjun. And actually, this should be the feeling of every devotee. Uh, so, and that's how a devotee honors the relationship with Krishna uh, over over any other relationship which might have in this world. And Krishna also honors the relationship with his devotees, uh, even when the devotee apparently may dishonor his relationship with Krishna. So, as a perfected devotee, as a devotee matures up, he understands it, and he values his relationship with Krishna more than any other relationship of this world, because he understands Krishna honors the relationship with his devotee, even if the devotee dishonors his relationship with Krishna. So understanding that, although he is the father, nobody is equal to him. So forget about being greater than him. He is a supreme father. He is a supreme guru. You know, so when the devotee understands, then he comes to this understanding that yes, he is the most worshipable than anybody else in this world for me. So my life is for him. So that's how a devotee actually comes to this, and he he understands. Oh, so long I have been, so long I have been actually being dishonoring him, dishonoring him in the terms of neglecting our relationship with him. And being so-called busy in this world, being so-called, trying to get the ends meet, I have I have dishonored my relationship with him. Although he has remained as he is the father and the guru of everyone, including me. And nobody is greater than him. No father is greater than him. No guru is greater than him. But Lord, although being so great, he has always you know, honored the relationship honored the relationship, although I have dishonored the relationship. He has not given it up. If he gives it up, there is no point of our existence. So, so when a devotee eventually understands this, then he values the relationship with Krishna more than any other relationship. So yeah, we do hear that I don't know anyone. I know my spiritual master. That is truth. That is truth. Because why? Because when a person comes to know that my spiritual master is giving me Krishna, then a disciple has such a firm faith. So he says that I don't know Krishna, but I'm very sure my spiritual master knows Krishna. So I follow him. So so here Arjuna is saying, my dear Lord, you are supremely generous, Lord. You grant me moments of insight in which I can sense your greatness and kindness. And may these subtle yet transformative experience of your grace inspire and empower my heart, actually, empower my heart to long for you. So that's how actually a devotee offers his prayers to Krishna by understanding these kind of shlokas which have been spoken in Bhagavad Gita by Arjuna. And although it's a prayer to in a prayer, he's praying to the universal form in one way, but actually he's praying to Krishna. No, so this is very clearly to be understood that Krishna is the father and is the guru, and no father, no guru, no mother forget about anybody else is greater than him. Our relationship with him is greater than any other relationship. So this is and Krishna honors the relationship with his jivas, with his devotees, even when the jiva or the devotee apparently may not honor his relationship with Krishna that. So this is a truth. Although he is na tvat samo asti abhyadikah kuto anyo. Although the Krishna is so great that nobody is equal to him, forget being superior to him. But he still honors the relationship, although we may not so much honor the relationship with Krishna. So Arjun is trying to teach us in this way over here, and then then he says ahead. He explains more this particular shloka in the next one, the next verse itself, the 44 number shloka. He says about it. Tasmat Tasmat pranamaye pranidhaya kayam prasadaye tvam aham isham idayam pitve putrasya sakheva sakyuhu priya priyarhasi deva shodhum. Padiye.
Translation. You are the Supreme Lord, to be worshipped by every living being. Thus I fall down to offer you my respectful obeisances and ask your mercy. As a father tolerates the impudence of his son, a friend the impertinence of a friend, or a husband the familiarity of his wife, please tolerate the wrongs I may have done you. Purport. Krishna's devotees relate to Krishna in various relationships. One might treat Krishna as a son, one might treat Krishna as a husband, as a friend, or as a master. Krishna and Arjuna are related in friendship as the father tolerates, or the husband or a master tolerates, so Krishna tolerates.
One thing is very amazing. Our superiors always tolerate us. We may feel something else, but this is truth that they are always tolerating. As a father always has to tolerate the impudence of his son, and the friend of importance of a friend, a husband, a family to his wife. So the same way, that's what no we discussed right now. That Krishna over here actually, although the jiva may forget his relationship with the Lord. He may not value that relationship, but the Lord values the relationship still. That is why over here he is saying that, my dear Lord, please forgive as the father forgives the son. A friend may forgive another friend, and the husband has to forgive the wife or tolerate the wife, the familiarity of the wife. Same, my dear Lord, understanding that we are. I am not a such a. I am a forgetful soul. I don't value my relationship with you as much. And although you are greatest, nobody is equal to you. Nobody forget about being better than you. But I don't value my relationship with you that much. But I value my relationship with the world much more than you being foolish. So please forgive me. No, please forgive me and give me a chance to back again reform, give me a chance to actually uh, rework upon my consciousness and set it right. So this is what Arjun is also saying over here, that my dear Lord, please forgive it, and because tasmat pranamay pranamay, I offer my obeisances to you. So nobody is, so he's paying his obeisances, over here again, and he's paying his full obeisances, he's praying his Ashtanga Pranam, he's bowing down Krishna, touching his touching all the eight part of his body, on the earth. I beg you that please tolerate my offenses which I have committed to you. By the way, Arjuna has not committed any offense, you know. But surely through Arjun, through the prayers of Arjun, we can put ourselves over there. We surely have offended Krishna, by not valuing our relationship with Krishna as much we have valued our relationship with the world. So it's an offense. It's an offense. So it's like where Arjuna is praying, where should we should offer our prayers. And my dear Lord, please tolerate those offenses which I have. Don't give back any uh, any any reaction for those offenses. Please tolerate it. I and give me the strength to reframe my consciousness. So, and he's also saying, sir, you are the father, you are the guru, you're the master. So as a father, the guru, the friend, the master does tolerates their subordinates offenses. Same way tolerate it. Like a child, when he's a child, he kicks the father. He kicks the father. He doesn't know. He has no understanding. When the father tolerates that offense, he doesn't say to be, oh, you kicked me. How nonsense you are. He's just a baby. He just tolerates it. Even the head also, the son does not hear the father. He's just the impudent fellow. He just makes his own plan. He doesn't. Or the spiritual master, the spiritual master gives him diksha, but still he has his own plans. He feels, I know better my spiritual life. He doesn't pays any doesn't goes and hears from him. He's in his own world. Okay, the spiritual master has to tolerate it. Tolerates it unconditionally. They tolerate it. So same way, my dear Lord, you are the Father, you are the Guru of everyone. You're the extreme. You are the supermost. So as the Father and the Guru in this world, they show the tolerance level for their subordinate. You being the greatest Father and the Guru, please show the greatest tolerance towards us because I have offended you so many times. I've offended my relationship with you so many lifetimes. Until now, it is no, till now it has not been set right from my side. So there seems to be offenses. Now, please, please forgive it. This much I have understood that I have been offending. Although you have always valued my relationship, your relationship with me, as a master. You have always been providing what is needed for me. You have always been kind to me as a Paramatma. You have always been with me. But I have offended my relationship with you. So please forgive it. So this is how actually, a devotee, when he comes to his senses in the sense that truly he becomes a Krishna conscious, to degree he becomes Krishna conscious, to that degree he truly understands this situation of his and actually becomes humble and actually he feels a great humility within his heart because of understanding the reality uh, of this particular situation that so much we have offended Krishna by neglecting our relationship with him, although he has not till date and never ahead he will and never it will happen. So so these are some of the beautiful heartfelt prayers of Arjun. And this is how actually any sadhaka, if he wants to move ahead in his spiritual life, should. So, any questions you have on these two verses? Subject matter will change. That's why I'm talking. If you have any question, you ask else. Okay. So Krishna then Arjuna says over here in the 45th. अदृष्टपूर्वं हृषितोऽस्मि दृष्ट्वा भयेन च प्रव्यथितं मनो मे तदेव मे दर्शय देवरूपम् प्रसीद देवेश जगन्निवास. पढ़िए.
Translation. After seeing this universal form, which I have never seen before, I am gladdened, but at the same time, my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore, please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form as the personality of Godhead, O Lord of Lords, O abode of the universe. Purport. Arjuna is always confident with Krishna because he is very dear friend, and as a dear friend, he is gladdened by his friend's opulence. Arjuna is very joyful to see that his friend Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead and can show such a wonderful universal form. But at the same time, after seeing that universal form, he is afraid that he has committed so many offenses to Krishna out of his unalloyed friendship. Thus, his mind is disturbed out of fear. Although he had no reason to fear, Arjuna therefore is asking Krishna to show his Narayana form because he can assume any form. This universal form is material and temporary, as the material world is temporary, but in the Vaikuntha planets he has his transcendental form with four hands as Narayana. These are innumerable planets in the spiritual. There are innumerable planets in the spiritual sky, and in each of them, Krishna is present by his planetary manifestation of different names. Thus, Arjuna desired to see one of the forms manifest in the Vaikuntha planets. Of course, in each Vaikuntha planets, in the form of Narayana is four-handed, but the four hands holds different arrangements of symbols: the conch, mace, lotus, and disc. According to the different hands, these four things are held in the Narayana, are variously named. All of these forms are one with Krishna. Therefore, Arjuna requests to see his 400 feature.
Yeah. So over here, actually, he is talking that, no, I am very much fearful, and I have nobody adrishta purvam chito asmi drishtva. Never I have seen such a form. Krishna will say, "Hey, what you are saying? You have never seen." I am Krishna will tell, nobody has ever seen such a form of mine. Uh, you are the first one to whom I am showing it, and because of you, these demigods also I am allowing them to see it. Adrishtva purvam. He's saying, "Bhai," and because of this, what is happening, sir? Bhayena. I am getting, bhavena. I am getting very fearful of it. I'm perturbed. My mind is very reeling. Tad eva darshaya deva rupam tasa prasita devesh jagan nivasa. Seeing this form, which is the master of all devas, prasita devesh jagan nivasa, is the holder of the entire material cosmos. Now, my dear Lord, please show me, your supreme personality of Godhead form, not this form. This is very, very ferocious. I don't want. I'm not so comfortable with this. Basically, he's saying. And Prabhupada says over here that he's saying that show me the Narayana form. So because Narayan form is a very cooling form in comparison to this universal form. Because in fact, Narayana's eyes is also closed, is not open. You know, they don't the deities. You will see Narayan, Sankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. Even our Balaji over here, his eyes are not closed; it's shut down. Why? Because why he has shut down his eyes? Why he is not opening his eyes and seeing the people, the people who are coming for taking his darshan? Because Narayan doesn't want to make them fearful. Uh, so he closes his eyes. So, fearful in the sense that if the people who are sinful, when they come in front of the very pure people, they feel very fearful. Oh, he will come to know my all my anarthas. What will happen? If we don't feel, may feel hesitant. So Narayan closes his eyes and stands over there. So it's very cooling form. It's really so. By the way, the 200 forms the Lord, although his work with his open eyes is much more cooling. That's the sweetness of Krishna. The sweetness of Krishna is much more greater than the sweetness of Narayan also. And sweetness of Narayan is much more greater than the sweetness of universal form. So he's saying over here that please close down this this particular your manifestation, your vision of that you are giving to me. I just want to see you. You're to 400 palm now, and because he want to also confirm Krishna and to the people in general that he is the Narayan itself. Krishna is a supreme God, and if you say anybody has a confusion, sir, that he's maybe Narayan is great. So no, he's only Narayan. He can show Narayan form also, and then eventually he will show. Eventually, everybody knows that it's Krishna who has shown this form. So, so from Krishna, the universal form can sprung up. From Krishna, Narayan form can sprung up. And Prabhupada writes towards the end that how actually the different Narayan's form. You read in teachings of Lord Chaitanya, Prabhupada writes about the different names of the Lord, the 400 feature of the name of the Lord, according to arrangement of Sankha Chakra Gada Padma. So if it talks about many such forms. If no ऐसा है शंख चक्र गदा पद्म का तो ये a lot of names is there. You can if you read the opulence, the incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that chapter. So in teaching Lord Chaitanya, you will get that a lot many such information about lot many names are there. So over here, actually over here it is apparently that our Acharya says that Arjuna, Krishna is saying, what are you saying? What do you want? And you only told us that yeah, show me the form. I'm showing it now. You're saying you're fearful. What do you mean by it? So Krishna or Arjuna over here is answering, sir, I have seen this form. It's very powerful. I have understood factually to exist in you. I am overjoyed. I am happy with I am happy that my friend has such an extraordinary power. But my mind is now very much agitated. So therefore I request you. I have witnessed that you are the Supreme Lord, you are a controller, the Devas, you are the container of everything, Jagan Nivasa. But now placing that form within yourself, show me your form as Deva Rupam, Krishna's, Krishna Deva Rupam. Means, how you deal with your Deva Rupam means a worshipable form. So his worshipable form in general, is 400 form only. Even the Yudhishthir, the Pandavas, whether they have gone, if, in their dynasty also the 400 form has been worshipped. Even Krishna was worshipping the 400 form. Even Lord Ram was worshipping the 400 form in their while they were present in this world. So, so he's saying that I'm delighted, to see this universal form, but I'm very much distressed also because of its ferocity. So please show me tad eva rupa, the form, the form of the son of Vasudev, the form of sweetness, and why Vasudev? The form which you showed to Vasudev at the time of your birth, the 400 form, that form I want to see. So Arjuna did not see the body of Krishna in human form, which was the origin of all the forms seen by Arjuna when Krishna displayed in his form, because his vision was covered by, actually Yoga Maya has covered that, so he's not able to see. So he's now requesting Krishna that please show me your 400 form, that's form Neru. Yeah, yes, Prabhu. This meeting is a transcribe for AI companion. Okay.
Hare Krishna,
Yeah,
Guruji.
nice, Prabhu.
Guruji, why ask society
Your sound is breaking. Your sound is breaking. No.
Is it audible? Yes, it is not.
Now you try.
Hare Krishna.
Huh.
Is it audible, Guruji, now?
Huh.
Yeah, why Arjuna didn't ask Krishna to show his 200 form? Why he asked to show his 400 form first?
Because he already knows the 200 form, that is only sprung up, the universal form. He has asked the 200 form only to show the universal form. So now he is telling that you show me the 400 form. Then he will say, okay, 200 form. zip into. So because he wants to show the world to proper rights. He wants to be sure that nobody can misunderstand Krishna. He's a source of universal form, the source of the 400 form, the source of everything. That's what it is. He's saying. So he's saying Deva Rupam, but which actually Vishnu Thakur very clearly writes, which Deva Rupam? The room which you showed to Vasudeva when you took birth in the jail. That form. Now show me. So Arjuna is actually through all the ways he is confirming Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Even people who understand Narayan to be Supreme Personality of Godhead should also understand that Narayan also springs from Krishna himself. He can show Narayan form also. Okay?
Yes, Guruji.
Yeah. So now, any more questions from anyone? Okay, let's move ahead. Yeah. So now this verse he says, Kiritinam gadinam chakrahastam ikshami tvam drashtum aham tatheva taneva rupena chaturbhujena sahasrabaho bhava vishwamurte. Padhiye.
Translation. O universal form, O thousands armed Lord, I wish to see you in your four-arm form, with helmeted head and with club, bill, conch, and lotus flower in your hands. I long to see you in that form. Purport. In the Brahma Samhita 5.39, it is stated, Ramadi Murtitu Kala Niyamena Tishta. The Lord is eternally situated in hundreds and thousands of forms, and the main are those like Ram, Narasimha, Narayan, etc. These there are innumerable forms, but Arjuna knew that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, assuming his temporary universal form. He is now asking to see the form of Narayana, a spiritual form. This verse established without any doubt the statement of the Srimad Bhagavatam that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead and all other features originate from him. He is not different from his plenary expansions, and he is a God in any of his innumerable forms. In all of these forms, he is fresh like a young man. That is the constant feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One who knows Krishna becomes free at once from all contaminations of the material world.
So here this is Prabhupada is also writing the reason why Arjuna is asking for seeing such a form, Kiritina, with helmet, Gadina, with Gada, Chakra Hastam, with the Chakra in your hand, Ikshami, Tvam Drashtum, Aham Tatheva. I want to see that form. Then Eva Rupa, Chaturbhujena, Sahasrabaho, Bhavam Vishwamurte. So now I've seen this universal form, now I want to see your that form. So moreover, when you show when you show your form with power, now you show that powerful form filled with the highest rasa, which gives joy to the mind and eyes of the people like us. Now which we saw in the form of the son of Vasudeva for performing human life fasting, and not the majestic form which is distasteful to our mind and eye, which has been revealed as a universal form. So Vishwanath Thakur says like that, I desire to see that form with a crown of valuable jewel, which we saw previously sometimes and which your parents saw when you were born. O form of the universe, now having thousands of hands, withdraw that form and appear in that form with four hands, which you showed to Vasudeva. So he wants to see all the forms which Krishna has shown. So he has shown and the 400 form to his father, to his mother, and that's how Krishna also, and that's how actually, that's how actually, he is also, uh, he's also actually telling. So when asking Krishna to show. So when Arjuna requests Krishna to stop so he because he is, because Arjun moved, you know, Arjuna is requesting Krishna now to stop this form of universal form and show me 400 form. Actually, because oh, so over here actually Arjuna is saying that Krishna's revelation of his universal form turns to too fearsome now for Arjun to bear it. So Arjun requests Krishna to stop the vision. And although this request of Arjuna might have been initially triggered by fear, but it is fueled by a far higher motive of love. So his fear had been had been removed when Krishna has assured that Kala would not destroy Arjuna or any of his brothers. So now seeing all that, it was because of the love that is there in Arjun's heart. Now he is not so he's not so happy. He's assured what is going to happen in the battle. Now he wants to be okay. Now remove this. With this I can't relate with you. So Krishna, he is saying, Krishna's, I have understood your glory, but I can't relate with you in this form. I have understood that you sustain the entire universe, you are everything. But now please, zip up, zip in. Now don't zip out. Zip in this form and show me your Saumya Rupa. That's what he's saying. So Arjun over here, uh, you know, he's teaching us that how actually spiritual practices are meant to earn the love. Are not actually spiritual practices are not meant to earn your love, but to realize that you already love me. You know? So this is actually something very important to be understood. That is not that we have to we have to earn the love of the Lord. you know, no, Krishna already loves us. That fact is known when we perform bhakti. Because our heart is purified, our attraction for the material things goes away. We develop our attraction towards Krishna, and then we come to know, oh, he already loves me. And I was a fool, loving so many other things in this world, apart from actually loving those who love me the most. So spiritual practice is about this. It reveals us this fact that Krishna loves me the most. The only somehow we exchange our love with so many people in this world, thinking probably I'll get love from him or he loves me, so I love him. No, something like that. But actually, when we perform bhakti, we understand, oh, nothing is love in this world. Krishna loves me the most, and I need to love him. So this is how actually these are facts. These are facts. These are not some emotional statements. Now, these are not some emotionally driven points which have been shared over here by Arjuna. That truth. Krishna loves us the most. If we have any doubt about it, rethink, rehear some basic philosophy. No, we rehear the basic philosophy that we are not the body, we are spirit, soul. Know it. Then you will understand that this is truth. Krishna loves us the most, and we need to love to him. You know? This is all is about bhakti. Bhakti is about this only that makes us understand Krishna loves me the most. Nobody else in this world loves me more than Krishna. Because all of the love that people are sharing with me in a different ways is actually that is just a part and parcel of the love of the Lord. That too in a perverted way in this world. So this is fact. And that's how actually as a devotee advances in devotional life, his heart becomes softer and softer because he comes to the awakening of this fact that Krishna loves me the most and loves that particular fact makes his heart fill with love for the Lord and he becomes soft. The Lord is soft, is like a butter. The devotee's heart is also like butter. And that's just really a soft heart. Soft heart people, not like a soft heart people of this world. The so-called soft-heartedness just leads to some emotional triggers for the material bodies of the different people and for their own. That's Maya. That's typical towards Maya. But over here, this softness, which is born out of understanding Krishna loves me the most, is the true love, is the true emotions. All others are Maya in some way or other. So over here now in this 46 number shloka, which has been, which is talking about Taneva Rupena Chaturbhujena, show me that form. As it's out of love, he is asking now all this. You know, he is in love with the Lord. He is asking, okay, I'm fearful of that form. I have understood your glory. The whole world through me has understood your glory. Now show me that 400 form. You know? So Krishna becomes happy. And happy also, but he's also going to question him something and will show him his his Samya Rupa, a pleasing form. So from longing, which is born you know, which is born of uh, eh, of lacking the confidence. Now he is longing. His longing is to see the form of the Lord out of love. So Krishna wanted to see the universal form. He has longed to see the universal form because he was lacking confidence, apparently, in our terms. But now he is longing to see the form of the Lord out of love. So that's whole, so this is the fear to love transformation. Uh, so he is asking like that, oh inconceivable merciful Lord, you respond to my longing in your own unfathomable ways, sometimes revealing yourself, sometimes concealing yourself. Yet longing for you is a blessing. Itself is a blessing. But now I long to see that form. If you show me, it will be very great. So he's requesting Arjuna, Krishna over here to show him that form. So next, then he Bhagavan Uvacha. This is a very interesting shloka which Krishna is going to speak over here. If you get any question in between, you can ask too. I'm going a bit fast because I need to cover up now. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha मया प्रसन्नेन तव अर्जुनेदं रूपं परं दर्शितम् आत्मयोगात् तेजोमयं विश्वम् अनन्तमद्यं यन्मे त्वदन्येन न दृष्टपूर्वम्. Pari.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, happily have I shown you by my internal potency the supreme universal form within the material world. No one before you has ever seen this primal form, unlimited and full of glaring effulgence." Arjuna wanted to see the universal form of the Supreme Lord, so Lord Krishna, out of his mercy upon his devotee Arjuna, showed his universal form, full of effulgence and opulence. This form was glaring like the sun, and its many faces were rapidly changing. Krishna showed this form just to satisfy the desire of his friend Arjuna. This form was manifested by Krishna through his internal potency, which is inconceivable by human speculation. No one had seen this universal form of the Lord before Arjuna, but because the form was shown to Arjuna, other devotees in the heavenly planets and in other planets in outer space could also see it. They had not seen it before, but because of Arjun, they were able to see it. In other words, all the disciplic devotees of the Lord could see the universal form which was shown to Arjuna by the mercy of Krishna. Someone has commented that this form was shown to Duryodhana also when Krishna went to Duryodhana to negotiate for peace. Unfortunately, Duryodhana did not accept the peace offer, but at that time, Krishna manifested some of his universal forms. But those forms are different from this one shown to Arjuna. It is clearly said that no one had ever seen this form before.
Yes. So Krishna is saying, hey, nobody has seen this form. Now, this kind of grandness of the universal form, nobody has seen because I have never shown to anyone. You know, I'm sure I have shown this form only to you. First time. And because I'm showing it to, I have also allowed others to also see. So you have desired to see my majestic form in the verse number 3 of this chapter. And by your request, I have shown. And why your mind is disturbed by seeing it? Is it not astonishing that you plead me to show, to, and it's very astonishing. Now you plead me to show that form I'm showing, and you're saying your mind is disturbed. Now you're telling me to see my human form. Hey, why so? So, and you should know I have never shown this form to anyone. Uh, so, so in spite of you want to see that form, are you sure? Are you? So it's a test which is happening for Arjuna. Are you really situated in love with me, or you are situated, or you are more fascinated with my greatness? So it's a kind of a test which is happening over here, where Krishna is questioning, hey, तुमको दिखाया मैंने, ये कभी किसी को नहीं दिखाया, you know. Now, and now you're saying, you're really saying you're astonished or you're fearful and you want to see my human-like form. Are you really sure? So Arjuna's so that's what is being said over here. So and and Prabhupada right said even Duryodhana has never seen such a form. Even it was shown because that type of grandness was never shown to anyone. So over here is saying over here this that. Uh, so this is I just want to make you read what Baldev with the emotion writes over here. Read one of you. Uh, please read.
O Arjuna, you requested to see this form, being pleased with you by my own inconceivable powers, Atma Yoga. I have shown this brilliant form of supreme power which is situated within me, your object of love, who am like an actor or the Vaidurya stone, capable of showing many forms and colors. This form of mine has not previously been seen by anyone except you. Now, however, but not being the main objects of mercy, Devas and others also have seen this form. I have shown this form which can be seen by devotion to you because you are my devotee, and I have shown it to the Devas and others who also are devotional, in order that there be many witnesses to what I have shown you. The universal form that Duryodhana and others saw at Hastinapur was not of this type.
Yes. So he's very clearly saying, I'm showing you this form because of you have devotion for me. And I'm also saying showing this form to demigods, but they are not my main audience. They are just sakshis. I'm showing this form just to tell, just to, make them as a sakshi of my this form that I have shown to you. Because I heard many people will say, क्या पता अर्जुन ने दिखाया कृष्ण को, हाँ कृष्ण ने अर्जुन को दिखाया, क्या पता उन लोगों का क्या गड़बड़ था, दिखाया नहीं दिखाया. So they want to so नहीं, बाकी लोगों ने भी देखा ये form. So that's why I'm showing it. And my main objective of showing this form is your request because you are my devotee. And now you are saying to zip in. Are you really sure about it? See, it is such a beautiful form. It is such a grand form. Is this? You want to see my human-like form? Human-like form, really? कुछ ज्यादा उसमें शक्ति नहीं है. It's like a normal. No, no, sir. Well, so that's kind of a that is kind of a test which is Arjuna is being put into by Krishna. So that's what is been said over here. Krishna is trying to test Arjun. So so the test happens, you know, test happens on the path of spiritual life, uh, for sure. Sometimes it's a very planned test by our spiritual master or some senior devotee, or sometimes it would be, you know, or sometimes it is planned by the Lord to show our where we stand in bhakti. Test happens, and we should not fear the test. And over here, the preparation for the test is sincere bhakti that we perform. Because you can't fake it over there while the test is going on. Many times we will not come to know also the test has been, test is over, you know, but tests do come. And to a degree, we'll be sincere in our practice of Krishna consciousness. To that degree, that kind of, uh, report, or you say the after test you get your marks. That kind of marks will be given to us. So tests do comes. Whenever there is a master and a spiritual master disciple relationship, you hear so many, devotees being tested by their spiritual master, and and they are very happy. The mood of the testing happens to also show how great is that my disciple or the devotee. So this is how. So he has been test has been put for Arjun. He will surely pass it because he's a great devotee. He's a sincere, great practitioner. So the last verse for today. Na vedayag na vedayagna ad na vedayagge adnaye na dane na cha kriyabhi na tapobhi urgaye evam रूपा सा एवं रूपः साक्ष्य अहं निर्लोके द्रष्टुम तद अन्येन कुरु प्रवीर. Krishna is telling further. Sorry.
O best of
Translate. O best of the Kuru boys, no one before you has ever seen this universal form of mind, for neither by studying the Vedas, nor by performing sacrifices, nor by charity, nor by pious activities, nor by severe penances can I be seen in this form, in this material world. But the divine vision in this section should be clearly understood.
Your sound is breaking, Kaushik.
Okay.
So,
the divine vision in this connection should be clearly understood. Who can have divine vision? Divine means godly. Unless one attains the status of divinity as a demigod, he cannot have divine vision. And what is a demigod? It is stated in the Vedic scriptures that those who are devotees of the Lord Vishnu are demigods. Vishnu Bhakta Smrito Deva. Those who are atheistic, that is, who do not believe in Vishnu or who recognize only the impersonal part of Krishna as the supreme, cannot have the divine vision. It is not possible to decry Krishna and at the same time have the divine vision. One cannot have the divine vision without becoming divine. In other words, those who have divine vision can also see like Arjuna. The Bhagavad Gita gives the description of the universal form. Although this description was unknown to everyone before Arjuna, now one can have some idea of the Vishwarup after this incident. Those who are actually divine can see the universal form of the Lord, but one cannot be divine without being a pure devotee of Krishna. The devotees, however, who are actually in the divine nature and who have divine vision are not very much interested in seeing the universal form of the Lord. As described in the previous verse, Arjuna desired to see the four-handed form of the Lord Krishna as Vishnu, and he was actually afraid of the universal form. In this verse, there are much significant words just like Veda Yaknyadhyayane, which refers to studying Vedic literatures and the subject matter of sacrificial regulations. Veda refers to all kind of Vedic literatures such as the four Vedas and the 18 Puranas, the Upanishads and the Vedanta Sutra. One can study these at home or anywhere else. Similarly, there are sutras, Kalp Sutras and Mimamsa Sutras. Mimamsa Sutras for studying the method of sacrifice. Dane refers to charity which is offered to a suitable party, such as those who are engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, the Brahmanas and the Vaishnavas. Similarly, pious activities refer to the Agnihotra and the prescribed duties of different castes, and the voluntary acceptance of some bodily pains is called tapasya. So one can perform all these, can accept bodily penances, give charity, study the Vedas, etc. But unless he is devotee like Arjuna, it is not possible to see that universal form. Those who are impersonalists are also imagining that they are seeing the universal form of the Lord. But from Bhagavad Gita, we understand that impersonalists are not devotees. Therefore, they are unable to see the universal form of the Lord. There are many persons who create incarnations. They falsely claim an ordinary human to be an incarnation. But this is all foolishness. Who should follow the principles of Bhagavad Gita? We should follow the principles of Bhagavad Gita, otherwise, there is no possibility of attaining perfect spiritual knowledge. Although Bhagavad Gita is considered the preliminary study of science of God, still it is so perfect that it enables one to distinguish what is what. The followers of a pseudo incarnation may say that they have also seen the transcendental incarnation of God, the universal form, but that is unacceptable because it is clearly stated here that unless one becomes a devotee of Krishna, one cannot see the universal form of the God. So one first of all has to become a pure devotee of Krishna, then he can claim that he can show the universal form of what he has seen. A devotee of Krishna cannot accept false incarnation or followers of false incarnations.
Yeah, so we'll discuss this verse tomorrow. But one thing is very clear, Prabhupada is writing that impersonalists they also say that we have that are imagining that they are seeing the universal form, but impossible for them because they are not devotees. What is about pure devotees? So what they have, you know, the universal form. Some people na they offer na Virat Rup ko puja karte. They can't see that form because they're not pure devotees. Only pure devotees can see it. So we end over here, bro. We'll I don't know whether we can have tomorrow or not, but the next week for sure. Okay. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Prabhuji, shall I ask for tomorrow?
You can ask if if it's possible, then I'll give.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Let me know. Very good.